dream, Cody's house with the wrestlers. I dreamt the other day that I went out to Cody's house, and they were having a party after they had won a high place in the state championship wrestling uh, competitions. And I dreamt that I had my van there, and my van started to slip, and then it started to slip into a big pond outside of the front of Cody's house. And as it slipped, it went into the pond. So instead of letting it slip into the pond, I jumped in it. I shoved it into first gear, and I just drove as hard as I could down into the water. And over to the left, I saw a ramp. And I turned it. I just pushed lots of pressure on it. I thought, I'm not going to let this thing sink. And I got down in there and drove over to the ramp, went up the ramp, went back over to Cody's house, and the water was just coming out of the van. And there was all my gloves that I was going to work with Cody and the wrestlers. I was going to work with them doing some things. All the gloves were wet and needed to be dried out. And all the wrestlers were walking around celebrating the high place they had taken in state. And his garage, and his wife was there, and his garage was kind of messy, and his house, the outside of his house, was kind of in need of some TLC. And so I tried to get all the wrestlers to get together to start cleaning up around his garage and around his house to help him out, because he had been so involved with wrestling this season that he didn't have time to do it. And there was bat crap underneath the car, and there was bat crap in his garage, and anyway, just it's kind of like a mixture of me roofing and all the work I do with the cleanup I have to do with Cody, with the wrestlers, with tools. The tools were in disarray. I had to organize everything, and I tried to get all the wrestlers to help me do that. And anyway, as we were doing that, and you know, I was hoping that we could take and surprise Cody and get it all cleaned up for him, so that all the effort he went through in wrestling to help these boys with wrestling, they came in after at their party, and part of their party was helping him clean up around his house to make him feel like he wasn't so far behind. And his wife was pretty happy about that too. So those are some of the weird dreams I have.